Welcome. I welcome. Hi friends, welcome to the Philosopher Gallery at DVK Central Library. In this video, we will take a look at one of our philosophers that is none other than David Hume. Let us have a glance over David Hume, the early life of David Hume. David Hume was born on April 26, 1711 in Edinburgh, Scotland to Joseph Hume and the Honourable Catherine Falconer. He was the second of the two sons born to the couple. Young Hume's father died when he was barely 2 years old. He was single-handedly raised by his mother. At the age of 12, Hume attended University of Edinburgh, and Hume considered a career in law but found his real calling in philosophy and general learning. Result: he never graduated. David Hume was a Scottish enlightenment and philosopher. He is also a philosopher, historian, and economist, librarian, and essayist. Let us move towards the philosophical contribution. He gives the four philosophical contributions. First, the sense perception. Second, Hume's skepticism. Third one, theory of association of ideas, and the cause and effect relationship. Let us have short ideas on the first philosophical aspects of David Hume, that is sense perception. According to Hume, sense perception is the only reliable method of gaining knowledge. Hume recognized two kinds of perception. Those are impression and ideas. And also, according to him, impressions are the immediate data of experience. Ideas are copies of impression in thinking and reasoning. He also adds, impressions are a perception that the mind experiences with the most force and violence, and ideas are the faint images of impressions. Let us move to the Hume's skepticism. Hume's emphasis on certain conceptual contradiction is unique, and he notes three inherent contradictions in philosophical theories, and they are as follows. The first, he says that there are judgments based on past experience, all contain elements of doubt, and then concludes that no finite object can subsist under degrees repeated infinitely. The second contradiction involves a conflict between two theories of external perception, and the third Hume's skepticism is. The third contradiction involves a conflict between causal reasoning and belief in the continued existence of matter. Enter into the new aspects of the philosophy, that is, theory of association. Hume claimed that we have no knowledge of reality but only beliefs which we feel as true. Moreover, one should believe only what one has good reason to believe. According to him, there are two kinds of knowledge: sense perception, which is considered as a lower kind of knowledge, and reason, which denotes as a higher kind of knowledge. And Hume aims to show that higher knowledge obtained by reason is false and illusionary. And he gives some of the reasons. What are his reasons? Firstly, he says that a certain object is what we perceive with our senses. Second one, experience for him is made of distinct, separable impressions and ideas. Third one, they are connected through the theory of association of ideas. For example, if we see this picture of Jesus, we are led to the idea of pain he had undergone. On the other hand, if we see the picture of Usain Bolt running, we are led to the idea of joy. Thus, for Hume, psychology is essential to understand how a man thinks. Let us move to the fourth philosophical aspects, that is the cause and effect relationship. We already know that the experience is the connection between impressions and the idea. Now, the most powerful connection is the connection between cause and effect. For example, the wound is the cause of the pain. Therefore, most of our so-called reasoning is causal reasoning. According to Hume, there is no cause-effect relationship beyond experience. He elaborates in three categories. They are as follows. The first one is causality is not evident a priori, which means before experience. For example, Adam saw water for the first time. Did he know that it is good to drink? If he knew it, it was because he had learned it from the experience. The second causality should be a posteriori, which means on account of experience. Experience B gives the succession of two facts or things. For example, A followed by B. Experience gives the constant succession of two facts. For example, A is always followed by B. In the consequence, the constant succession produced in our mind the expectation that B will be follow A. The third causality is subjective. It is explained by the psychological laws and association of ideas. Thus, Hume concludes that man does not know but feels and believes. Let us have a quick look on the works of David Hume. He has written many books, but I have taken here only 10 major works of David Hume. Those books are A Treatise of Human Nature, An Enquiry Concerning Human Understanding, Dialogues Concerning Natural Religion, An Enquiry Concerning the Principle of Morals, The History of England, Essays More Political and Literally, My Own Life, Desertion or Passion, or The Original Contract of Suicide. Let us have a brief idea of his major work, A Treatise of Human Nature. David Hume's A Treatise of Human Nature, which is the most and prominent work of Hume, and this book he wrote around in the year 739 to 740. The treatise aims to place the study of human nature on the same empirical footing which Hume's contemporary Isaac Newton's belong to the physical sciences. This book consists into three parts through which Hume brings the philosophical ideas. Let us move to the last part of the topic, that is, what is his philosophical impact on today's society? Especially the prominent book of David Hume, A Treatise of Human Nature, has been extremely influential in the fields of psychology and cognitive science. Second one, to have the apt knowledge of sense perception. Third one, today philosophers recognizes Hume as an exponent of philosophical naturalism because he contributes a great idea to the contemporary cognitive science, ethical theory, and in the field of moral philosophy. Thank you to your viewers for your patient listening. I presume that this video was helpful for you, and this is Sachin Kumar Naik. I remain thank you.